So it's Gold Cup Day, Tommy, and of course it is Ladies' Day. So the ladies will be turning on all the style today. But it's not just the ladies that will up the style. The men will too, and I have a very dapper one here beside me. Frankie Forster, Royal Ascot TV presenter and racing expert. Frankie, you're looking fabulous. Tell me about your outfit.
Morning, Ger. How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for having me. I like to joke with the Horse Racing Ireland team from my many trips to Ireland that I'm adopted by the Irish. So I'm glad you've got me on.
Well, absolutely, especially in that top hat and tails. Now, how do you find wearing it? Like, you wouldn't get this at the Galway races now.
You wouldn't, but people dress up for the Galway races. Look, it's warm, but we're not complaining. You wouldn't want the weather like anything else, really. 5 days of sunshine and great racing. I enjoy it. It adds to it. We only get to do it twice a year for the Derby, for Royal Ascot, and I hope that, and I like the fact that people really go for it because there's not so many events that you can. So I enjoy it.
Absolutely not. And one thing, like, it is hot today, Frankie. We have the strict rules about dress code here, but you are allowed to take off your hat and jacket if it gets too warm.
I think so, yeah. By the end of the week, and it has happened in the past, when it's really hot, then dress codes are relaxed slightly. But when you're in the Royal Enclosure, there's somewhat of an etiquette, and people like to try and keep the top hat on, especially we have the royal procession. You'll stand, your top hat will stay on for the national anthem, you take it off, and all of that I think adds to the sort of grandeur of the meeting. It's good fun. It does take a bit of faff, I'm not going to lie, getting all your kit down into your hotel and ready, and you're getting into the taxi, you know, in a bit of a kerfuffle. But once you're here, you're well dressed, everyone takes a nice photo, you look smart, and it couples with great racing. So. And
it's an event, there's nothing like it in the world. But let's talk racing. And it hasn't been a bad week for the Irish.
No, it hasn't. Obviously, you always come over here and do well. Aidan O'Brien's had both the 2-year-old races won. Billy Lee's having a great week. Paddy Toomey's got on the score sheet. Henry de Bromhead won for the Jumps boys. So, yeah, they're rolling off the tongue. No Group 1 win yet for the Irish, though. And what's fascinating with today being Gold Cup Day, I'm pretty sure if Aidan O'Brien, Ryan Moore and Illinois were to win the Gold Cup today, as a pair, trainer-jockey pair, that would be their 150th Group 1 together. They're just unbeatable, really. They're an immense team.
Amazing. Like, he's the most successful trainer in Royal Ascot history. Illinois today, as you said, in the Gold Cup. Can he win it again?
I think so. It's a real clash of the titans, isn't it? Especially because for all that I've just reeled off Irish successes, John and Thady Gosden are having a great week. They've had a double on both days. They have Trawlerman.
Yeah, how do you see Trawlerman doing, obviously runner-up last year?
Yeah, well, look, he's proven. I know that he hasn't won the race, but he was second behind Kyprios, Aidan O'Brien's previous star stayer. And why I love this is because John and Thady Gosden, or just John Gosden at the time, used to have Stradivarius. They know what it takes to win this race. He was the star stayer. Then we had Kyprios, trained by Aidan O'Brien. They had the star stayer. Now we don't know who's the star stayer out of Illinois, stepping up in trip, versus Trawlerman, who was second last year. So it's a fascinating race, and throw in a good French runner as well.
So who's going to get it?
I've got the Ballydor bug. I've got the Aidan O'Brien bug. When they really fancy one of theirs, they're tough to get past. I think Illinois should win.
Well, that's what we like to hear, Frankie. And finally, before I let you go, obviously some of our viewers, they might know you from Love Island. Love Island, Royal Ascot, it's worlds apart, isn't it?
It is. We've got the weather for it, though. Would you couple up with me, Ger?
I absolutely would. My husband might have a problem with it, though, Frankie. So, guys, join us for Gold Cup Day from 1:30 on Virgin Media 1.